From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. The Astros are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Homer Bailey gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Digging in, Diego Corona. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. To his right, VR. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Second.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Corona on at first, nobody out. The 0-2 once more is a curveball that chases him out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2 pitch fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Bailey with a look at first. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner at second here with one man out. Ball two now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped up the line to first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. Full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding into the box, number 3, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
0-1, here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Bottom pitch, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Walker takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
One and one. Here it is. This is foul right side. Ready with the 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Hunter Harvey will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Into the box now, Devin Marrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball 1-0. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
In there, 2-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Jonathan Villar waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Jonathan Villar.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jonathan Villar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hit in the air to center field. Kemp is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Standing in, Brett Cato. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
He's going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. Still no score. Striding in for Houston, number 2, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Stepping in, Gary Cox, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1-1. Here it comes. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Hero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Digging in, number 30 RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Yeah, he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs too, guys. He's having a very special year so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left. Villar. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Hunter Harvey. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Next for the Astros, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Settling in now, Diego Corona, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Corona, just 18 years old. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The set and the 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Here's the 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. One 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting fifth, no outfielder, Philip Irvin.
Coming to the plate now, Philip Irvin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-0 delivery. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready now, Lionel Hartman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Batting in, the first baseman, Martin.
So striding in, Martin Maldonado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The set and the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The set and the 1-2 popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another chance? Tony Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit out towards second. Marrero is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. skied into very shallow right. Hartman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Devin Marrero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Devin Marrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Jonathan Villar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. Marrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up now, Brett Cato. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Three and 1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. to second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Striding in, Billy Hamilton. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Two out with the man at first. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Nate Walker.
For the Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with two strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. VR fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in for his second at bat, number 2. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Irvin will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-1. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Christian Vasquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Phillip Ervin, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch hit down the line at first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Lionel Hartman is on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Lionel Hartman. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Looking at his career totals, Hartman is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and one. And the pitch on 2-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kemp coming on, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? The tag, and he's out trying to tag up there. It's a double play.
The first baseman.
Now to the plate,
12,
Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Maldonado.
From the stretch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit hard to third. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. It remains 1-0. Digging in, number 30, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
The first baseman, number 30.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another payoff pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Irvin, 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hunter Harvey.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hunter Harvey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
Next for the Astros, the catcher, Diego Corona.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the upper deck and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-0 to him now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ah. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Kemp is off of first with 2 away. Line hard to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. It's now 2-0 Houston. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Your attention, please.
All right, thanks,
He's
Heidi.
for the Reds.
Joey Votto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Joey Votto.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. That average for him sitting at 345. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
1-1. He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Devin Marrero, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pitch on the way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the pocket.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Number 71 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 71.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Irvin on the move, and they can't run it down. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Irvin waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 2.
Now batting, number 2. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two and 0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So stepping in, Gary Cox, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And there's ball 2 now.
Ball 3.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Yep, it's 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
3-2 pitch. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now at the plate, number 30. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next up for the Astros, Hunter Harvey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. In now for the Reds, Brett Cato. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1-1 the count now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the seventh now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Sean Bowie is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Sean Bowie.
Coming to the plate now, Diego Corona. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Corona.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something. without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Irvin has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Into the box, Michael Lee. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Corona, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hamilton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. But the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Phillip Irvin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And there's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cox arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The right fielder, Lionel Hartman.
In now, Lionel Hartman. First offering on its way. And that's dead center for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
That's inside. 2-0. Popped straight up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds are down and ordered. They're down 2-0. Now Ron Washington is out to confer with the home plate umpire, so it appears we'll have a double switch here. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 56, Hector Rondon. Now playing right field. And
now in the box, Nate Walker. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 2.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Cutter low. 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Cato on to first, and there are 2 down. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So digging in now, Gary Cox. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Irvin sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Davis, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. He gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Devin Marrero. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, Dero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2-0 now. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Marrero leads off first with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now. Brett Cato, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So striding forward now, Brett Cato, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Has a look, now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
That evens it up, 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. Softly on the line to third. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Johan Esposito trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 17, Johan Esposito. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 4, George Springer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Billy Hamilton. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kemp moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Adrian Branch enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Adrian Branch.
Stepping into the box, number 30. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Number 30.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Oh, 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Set to deliver on 3-0. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So coming to the plate, George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 1 out, nobody on. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Digging in to try it again, Diego Corona. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Houston ninth. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail 2-0. Paul Lee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 16, Paul Lee.
Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball one. One and one. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. A toss behind the back. And a good throw gets him one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Phillip Ervin. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adrian Grant.
Taylor Sparks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Taylor Sparks.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Sparks, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hunter Harvey records the victory, his 13th of the year. Paul Lee wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.